way that you hoped and dreamed they would, then there's no end then. And for anybody old enough and cultured enough to understand the no end then reference, cheers to you. Paul, do you know that one? We're going to have to talk about that later. Okay, cool. So, knowing when it's over. How do you know when a relationship is over? Dude, you fucking know. Even when you don't want to admit it, you know when it's over. When you have that thought of like, oh my God, I wish she would just fucking go away. Or like, oh, I can't handle any more of this bullshit. Whenever you would, when you would rather just drink instead of go to whatever you told her you were going to do with her, you're like, oh, I really don't want to go there. I really don't want to do that. But I just don't want to say it. I don't want to tell her that this, because then she's going to get mad. And then I have to deal with the da-da-da, and then da-da-da, and then da-da-da. Whenever you start getting that feeling, and you know this feeling, if you've ever been in a shit relationship before, you know this feeling. You know when it's over. And most of the time, you're both the first and the last person to know that it's over. Right? Because you know it, but you just don't want to admit it, and you deny, keep pushing. And during that time, all of your friends and everybody else knows. They're like, oh, these guys are on the fucking outs. This thing's done. And then finally at the end, you're like, what? What? You mean she left me? Who could have seen this coming? Right? Okay. You knew. You knew. I knew. In my situation, it's like I knew the relationship was over, and then I found out about why it was over. Right, that bit was the revelation, but I knew that it was over. Right, and I'd known for a year probably at that point. I knew it was shit. I knew I was dragging out a miserable situation. I knew that, and I still did it, and I still went through and went along because I was afraid and weak, and I didn't want to make any more trouble and to have to deal with the bullshit that came with it, because there was bullshit. But there was always going to be bullshit, right? And so when you know it's over, you know it's over. So the first thing you have to do is actually just admit it and just say like, look, it's over. Whether it's your decision, her decision, mutual, you just need to accept it and understand it. And then you can move on. Now, how to end it. Don't be a bitch, right? Don't do this over text message. Unless you genuinely fear for your physical safety to the point where even being in a public place is not safe enough, right? Unless she's that kind of crazy, then don't do it through text message or through Instagram or through whatever else, right? But just talk to her, right? And just say, look, this isn't working out, right? I'm sorry, and I hate that, this is ending. We've had a great time. We've had some great memories together, but this just isn't working out. Have that conversation in person. Accept the situation and accept the responsibility for it, right? Because it does suck, but you have to do it. You have to do it. If you don't, you're just piling on more and more and more dog shit, right? Like if there's just a pile of dog shit and you know that cleaning it is going to be unpleasant, but if you don't clean it, the pile of dog shit just gets bigger and bigger and makes it that much more unpleasant. That's basically the situation. It's not gonna get fixed, and it's not gonna fix itself. If you've been trying to fix the relationship, if you've been trying to do things, trying to understand, trying to whatever else, whatever the situation is, and it's just not working, then it's just not working. That's okay. It's not an attack on you or on her. Sometimes people just aren't as compatible as they think. Or sometimes people are very compatible in some ways, but not enough for a serious relationship. Hey, Paul and I are great friends. We would not work well together in a serious romantic relationship, even if I were a beautiful, sexy chick, right? It just wouldn't work. That's okay. That's not a knock on me or her or him. Not her. Sorry, Paul. Cheers to you, buddy. But seriously, just accept that thing and say, okay, look, we gave it a try. We shot our shot. Didn't work. It's okay. Have a drink. Maybe have a goodbye bang. Why not, right? I've definitely been in those kinds of situations before, and that's okay. It's fine. But you need to have that talk in person. Once it's over, though, it's time to have a relationship and a personal review. So, back at the beginning, where I told you that self-awareness is key. Understanding what it is you're looking for, what your expectations are, what your boundaries are, all of this stuff is super important to know early on. Okay, cool. So, relationship review. In this relationship, what did I learn? I came in with a hypothesis before. Was my hypothesis correct? Was this actually the type of girl that I wanted to date? If not, why not? Okay, cool. What did I learn from that? So, what things should I be looking out for next time? What red flags did I blind myself to? What did I not notice? Things like that. I said that I wanted a girl who was shy and quiet, but I fucking hated it. Okay, cool. That's an important thing. Take note of the relationship. Do a personal review. This is self-talk. This is not for me unless you're one of my clients. This is not for your buddies. This is for you to sort out on your own so that you understand next time how to do it better. Do a relationship review. Figure out what was good in this relationship, what was bad, what could I have done better. All right, what did I do too much of? What did I not do enough of? What did I actually do a good job of setting my expectations and making them known? Did I actually do a good job of setting and enforcing my boundaries? If not, why not? Okay, cool. How can I improve on that next time? How can I do a better job? All right, these are important things. Do a relationship review. Also, do a personal review for yourself. What did this relationship add to me? What did I learn from this? What did I gain from this? Also, what did I lose from this? What did it cost me? What do I need to basically pay myself back for the bullshit that I've done here, right? Because you've probably done some damage during your relationship, but also you've improved yourself in some ways, hopefully, in the relationship. Figure it out. Make sure that at the end of the relationship, you find yourself back in equilibrium with yourself, with who it is that you want to be, and with who you're going to be, how you're moving forward. So, with all of this said, we've gone through some of the basics of building a great relationship, making sure that you avoid this terrible fate of the no and then, and if you do get there, how to deal with it.